Hey, what's up, beautiful glam fairies, and welcome back to another video. So I'm going to be doing something a little different today because I'm doing a challenge, and this challenge is the no powder challenge. So that means that this look was created with only creams and only liquids. So if you want to see how I did it and you want to see how easy and glamorous this look can be, then make sure you stick around because it is going to get good. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by refreshing and waking up the face with my Mario Badescu facial spray, and that has aloe and cucumber and all of that good stuff in it. Then I'm going to be taking my Smashbox Photofinish primer, but this time I'm going to be using the Hydrating instead of the color correcting because my skin has felt really dry lately. And then I'm going to mix that with my Kula Mineral Sunsilk Cream, and that has the SPF 30 in it, and it performs so well. It doesn't leave your skin looking chalky. I love that. So just make sure that you're wearing SPF every day, rain or shine. And then next I'm going to take my Motives Color Correcting Quad, and I'm going to use that orange color to just start spot treating those areas that I want to cover. So those hyperpigmentation areas, getting under the neck, and also doing the same thing over on the other side. Then I'm going to take that Motives Maven Sculpt Series palette, and I'm going to just take a really straight brush and go right underneath the brow, on top of that brow bone, to get a really nice etched out brow. So this is what you want to do to conceal the brow, and it just makes it look a lot neater and more just very clean. And then you're going to do the same thing on top. I'm just doing the same thing on top here. And with me, because I've had a brow incident lately, my brows are a little uneven, so I have to make sure that I really get it evened out by doing it this way. And then next I'm going to take my Fit Me foundation in the color 330 Toffee Caramel, and I'm going to put that right on top of that color corrector, just making sure that I cover it up. And then I'm going to take a wet sponge and I'm just going to blend all of that out, making sure that it looks nice and even. You know, it's just something about using a blender that just makes your foundation look so smooth and just nice. Okay, so next we're going to be taking that Maybelline concealer, and we're going to just use it to highlight those areas. So we're going to put some on our forehead, down the center of the nose, top of the lip, underneath the eyes, and of course the chin, you know, the basic areas, ladies. And then we're going to just blend that all out. You want to make sure that you can't see the line, so you want to get that as blended as well as possible. You definitely want to avoid seeing those demarcation lines. Next, I'm going to take that Pro Concealer, that dark color, and because we're not using powder, we're not going to be using baking powder. Remember, this is a challenge. So I am taking that concealer and I'm darkening up the top of my forehead, and you can see how when I blend out that dark color, it automatically just pops out those highlighted areas that I put my Maybelline highlighter. Okay, dance break, hit it one time and put on the lashes. Yes, okay, let's get it. I'm gonna take those AOA Glow Baby drops and I'm gonna put it right on top of the eyelid. Now, I'm gonna just warn you, I don't know what possessed me to put on my lashes first. I'm gonna keep it so 100, but just be careful if you do put your lashes on first, because when you're using liquid and cream products, you don't want it to get in the lashes, and then it'll be to the point where they will ruin them and they'll make them slide. So just take that those drops and blend it in really well. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going back to that Sculpt series palette that I used earlier, and I'm actually going to take that darker color, so that chocolate color that on the end there that you see, I'm going to take that color and I'm going to use that just to darken the outside of the eye, just so that we can have more definition with the colors. I could have really left it like this, but I just wanted to add a little extra something to this look. So I'm just taking that darker chocolate color and I'm just starting on the outside of the eye and bringing it into the corner of the eye and just blending it out really well. One thing that I've noticed about working with these different creams is that you just have to really blend, and that's with anything. Even with powders you have to blend, but with creams they can be really harsh, so you want to make sure that you really get into your blending game. It will definitely teach you that. Then I'm going to take a little bit at the bottom and just kind of, I guess you can say, smoke out the bottom of that waterline. And then I'm going to be taking my chocolate lip liner, since we're going with chocolate colors today. I'm going to take that lip liner. I think this lip liner is by Pixie, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm just going to line the lips, and this is just to give me a little extra added something to keep my lipstick in. I'm going to take my lip primer and I'm just going to pop that right into the center. And then I'm going to take that LA Color Chunky Lip Pencil. Literally, guys, I paid $1 for this. So cheap. But look at the color. It's really dark, especially if you just, you know, keep adding more and more on top. You just get a really intense color. So I love that. $1. So just work with what you have. I always say work with what you have, and that's what I do, honey. So next I'm going to be taking this Glow Balm cream highlighter, and I think I actually got this for a couple bucks at a hair store, beauty supply store. And I'm just gonna take that, I'm just gonna use my fingers to kind of warm up the product. I like to put it on my hands instead of a brush so I don't move around the foundation and everything that I already put down. So I just use my finger to warm the product up, and then I just tap it right on top of where I put my highlight, where I put my concealer, and just highlight that area really well. And this is a really light highlight, so you don't really see too much of it. I'm sure if I had a better highlighter, a cream highlighter, it would pop more than this. But like I say, you work with what you have, and this is literally like the only cream highlighter that I have. So I'm just going to work with it and just work with what I have. So next I'm going to be taking my Motives 10 Years Younger setting spray, and I'm just going to set this look. I mean, I think it's pretty complete, looks really good, and I'm actually happy with how those creams look. Wonderful. Thanks, guys. Thanks for doing makeup with me.